Hi, it's Aaron from the Mind Body Project. Welcome back. So day number 7. So thanks for following. Keep subscribing and keep liking and commenting because I do read them all. But thanks for following. So it's day number 7. So we're talking about the top 10 or 10 top behaviors or problems, should I say, of having depression and what to do about them from a Mind Body Project perspective. So day number 7 is stigma. Stigma. So that's a problem that you have with depression or being labelled as depression. The reason why, the problem is when it comes to stigma is that when the mainstreams or when the authorities label so many things, then it confuses the public. There's so many different things there that is ridiculous that people are labelled there. So they have to, the public, because they don't understand, all they do is they're gonna just they're gonna generalise it something as a mental health issue. They ain't gonna, it's not their prerogative to go and actually understand that. It's not up to, why should they care about it? Why should they? Yeah, there's no reason why. They're going to do what they're going to do. Yeah, they're going to label what they're going to label. It shouldn't be the focus of you. You've got to understand it, and it's more. This isn't going to bother you if you are looking. This is why I like to look at when it comes to mental health in this way. So dysfunction down here, and then excellence here. Yeah, that's mental health for me. Yeah, everybody's on this scale somewhere. Yeah, everybody's on there, and I believe that people want to be excellent at things. So they do. They want to be excellent at things, and all you have to do is teach them how to get there. Yeah, and that's it. So whatever the issue is, let's just forget the labels. It's like, okay, this is what you do. This is how you get from A. Remember I was saying A to B. This is how you get from A to B. Yeah. So this is what you need to be doing. These are behaviours you want to be doing. And it's about training people and building habits and breaking old habits that don't serve people well and moving them up the scale. So just moving them up the scale towards excellence. That's the way I see mental health. It doesn't matter who you are. You're on that scale somewhere. Whereabouts are you? What behaviours are you doing? And let's move people up the scale. I can understand that people like to label people so you know what drugs to give them. This is so you can treat symptoms. Yeah, I can understand. People being sort of told that, or and it's a way to understand to get people to actually for help. Yeah, I understand that that's what they're doing, but you don't need to broadcast it to everybody. Yeah, yes, do your tests and everything. Okay, right, this is what you need to do to get to here to here. The thing is, what comes up is certainty. People like to have certainty. It's one of the 6 human needs from Anthony Robbins. So people will panic if they're not certain about what condition I have. So, but that's what people were doing. So they get anxious if it's too uncertain. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I've got a label now. Now I know what to be called. Yeah, now I know who I am. So I can understand from that point of view as well. But from my point of view, is that all it is like dysfunction down here and then excellence here. And then you're just moving up as you're progressing. So everybody's in there. If you're down here, then fine. That's cool. Let's move up to here. Yeah, let's progress. So how are you going to stay strong? How are you going to move and get better? How are you going to constantly and never ending improve? What behaviours do you have to do to get to the next level? That's what I'm focusing on. Just moving people up. You don't have to do tons and tons of stuff, and you're not going to jump to there. It's a matter of moving up the scale, because if you're progressing, then you're going to feel good. Progress equals happiness. Yeah. You're either progressing or you're depressing. So if you're going this way, then you're not going to feel very good. You're just not going to. But if you're progressing, if you're not behaviors to do, if you know, and this is to do with mindset as well, believing that you can get there and planning to get there and knowing what you have to do to get there and building in systems in your head and beliefs and empowering thoughts and breaking all the patterns and moving yourself there. If you're doing all of that, then you're gonna feel happier. Yeah, and then there's no need to call people anything. It shouldn't be the focus of what you're up to. You again, all you need to think, all right, how do I move to the next level? I don't care what other people think. It's you're not in control of what other people do. You never are. Yeah, that's something that's not really in your control, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, but you can train yourself to not be bothered by it. Yeah, and the thing is, when you're progressing, you won't even care. You won't even care. People are going to do what they're going to do in this life, and that's it. You're never in control of that. So just it's easy for me to just say, just forget about it, but just focus on what you're doing and your progress. Just focus on your progress and let people do what they want to do, because it's their life, it's their model of the world. You just have to let it go. Okay, so that's unfortunately stigma for me.